You will.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Eternal Midnight. I'm Santino here with Chad. What's going on, man?
Yo, yo.
All right, so for this review, we're going to do something a little bit different. Since we already reviewed Zack Snyder's Justice League earlier last year. Just go back and find it. It's already there. And BVS is already part of our DC month. What I'm going to do is, since I'm the host, I'm going to condense these two movies into one review. And we're only going to talk about Batman in this movie. Ben Affleck as Batman and what he did and what Snyder did to these two movies and what I think really was ahead of his time. And I'm not a Snyder fanboy. I'm not gonna suck his cocks. He's obviously did some films that are not good. But I think what he did with Bruce Wayne and Batman in these two stories is amazing. And Chad, take it away. What do you think of that?
So I remember when Affleck was announced as Batman. I was one of those people. I did not publicly throw a fit and be like, no. But I remember seeing that. And I'm like, Affleck? Okay. And then it was like that first trailer when we saw him in the Batman suit, or the first picture of him that came out. I was like, holy shit, yes. And then seeing all the rest of the trailers with him in it, like those fight scenes, I was like, okay, this is going to be good. And then when BVS came out, obviously BVS, theatrical cut, was what it was. But I remember immediately, I was like, Affleck is my favorite Batman of all time. And that, my opinion, still has not changed on that.
Yeah, same. I agree.
Affleck is awesome as both Bruce and Batman, I think.
All right.
That scene at the beginning of BVS that showed the end of Man of Steel from his perspective.
Oh, wow. That's
absolutely amazing. That just showed from the get-go what a true badass Bruce Wayne we've got. He ran headfirst into a city where two Titans were throwing down with each
basically the 9/11 of Metropolis. That's what happened.
And he ran headfirst into it. That said, everything we needed to know about this version of Bruce. It was like, yes!
So now
it was just to me, it was up from there. I mean, he was a great Bruce, I thought. Just overall,
even in Justice League, Batman was okay. Well, for the most part, not the some things definitely bleeding part, but he was actually okay.
What about that?
Yeah. So let's talk about Bruce and I like the arc that Bruce Wayne has from BVS to Zack Snyder's jail. Because in BVS, he's a man. Bruce Wayne, and Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne is a man filled with hate. This guy has done Batman for so long. He's lost Robin. That scene still gets me. That 30 seconds of Batman looking at the case, and there's the haha jokes on you, Batman, Robin suit, and Batman's just looking fuck, that's right. And then he's like, oh shit, dude, you can tell this guy's a different iteration of Batman. He's not like the previous ones, And in the same way, Garfield and Holland are so different from Toby. It's the same shit like this. It's Bruce Wayne. He's a lot older. He's a lot darker. He's a lot more hardened
he's broken. He's jaded.
From cleaning up the hellscape that is his Gotham. Look at it. Gotham in these two movies looks like hell on earth.
This is you want to know what's fun? They filmed some of the Gotham shit here in Detroit, by where I live.
Oh well, that makes sense. So yeah, you have Affleck so hardened. It's a hardened dude from doing all these hardened criminal shit, and you have Superman, this threat, and Batman's this is why I think okay, you know what, Batman killing in this movie makes sense. You know why? Because he's desperate. He's a desperate man. He sees Superman as this threat that needs to be stopped. That's why honestly
he's broken. He's jaded. He's not. I don't want to say he's crazy, but it's he's not thinking straight.
He's not thinking straight. He's not in BVS. He's not mentally sound. He's on a warpath because he believes Superman is his enemy. And yeah, honestly, if I was a man doing this thing for 30 years and thinking I have seen it all, and then Superman just comes crashing down, yeah, I would feel stressed too. So, Batman, that scene where Batman, like, uses machine guns to gun down those criminals because he has no time to just, like, fucking get the kryptonite. It's like, yeah, I'm sorry, you guys are gonna burn. Like, yeah, I understand that.
And again, all Batmans have killed. So
yeah, so that's not really a point. But then I love how.
I'm agreeing. I'm saying to the people out there being like, oh, he killed. They all have. They all have in different ways.
Yeah, just not to the point of like Bruce Wayne like using a gun. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Again, he still hasn't gone full Punisher.
Yeah.
But no, being a broken Batman, I thought was very good because it's like we've done the positive, uplifting Batman.
We have done that. So like,
let's see. And the best thing is, it worked again. We said it in our BVS review. Yes, the Martha scene was clunky, but
yes, I like
it. It was getting across of him suddenly realizing, this man that I'm about to murder. I'm about to become the villain I've always, I've been against this whole time. He suddenly realizes I'm about to kill a man who
has a mom,
who also has a mom. I mean, he even said it. He's more of a human than I am.
Yeah, he's like saying,
so that's basically what snaps him out of it, is realizing this alien I've been trying to kill this whole time. He may be an alien, but he is still just a man.
Yeah.
And I've been wrong this whole time.
Yeah, exactly. And he straight up says like he never thought like exactly that's what I like. It was conveyed wrong, but like the execution of it was not exactly stellar. But I like the theme of like, yeah, he never thought that this alien, this god of destruction, had a mom, had a human mother who will miss him if he does this. So when Batman,
that scene at Superman's funeral, when he's talking to Wonder Woman, I failed him in life. I won't fail him in death.
because I get it. Because technically it is kind of his fault. He weakened Superman so that Doomsday killed him. So technically it's like, yeah, I feel responsible. And I like in the extended cut, Martha Kent's talking to the funeral guys like, oh no, it's all been paid for. Like, really? Like, yeah, it's all been paid for. Clark's funeral's been paid for. It's like that's the least he could do, dude.
Right.
Yeah. And I love the redemption that Bruce Wayne has in JL, where it's like something's coming. Lex Luthor said so it's my responsibility to form the League. Which is like, that is
Superman's
awesome.
Gone. It's like our most powerful ally. I got him killed.
No,
I have to help fix this.
Yeah, exactly. So and I like how in JL, Zack Snyder's JL, I've said this before in our previous run. I like how it wasn't like in Justice League where, oh, some are against it, some are not. No, everyone is for Superman's resurrection. It wasn't like, a fight. You know what I mean? Because they knew that Superman is this guy that can bring hope, right? That scene always gets me. That scene in JL, in Zack Snyder's JL, where they're explaining how the mother box works. Like, they're change machines. You burn down the house, particles of the house become particles of smoke. But a mother box can turn particles of smoke back into a house. So that means, ergo, Superman can come back. And I was like, yeah, I'm all for it. Batman's for it. Everyone's for it. And the only time they're not for it is when Cyborg gets the vision of like, doom and gloom. And it's like, oh shit, if Superman comes back, then Darkseid's really gonna take control. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it's awesome. It's awesome. And I like the fact that Batman is the one, he redeems himself. Batman in these two films, it's a redemption story. He has been a dick this entire time in BVS, and in JL, he redeems himself. He brings back Superman. He brings back a child to his mom. That's like the best thing ever. That reaction of Martha Martha Kent when Superman comes back in that cornfield still gets to me, man. Ah. I don't know what else to say. It's really good. I like Batman's story in JL and in BVS.
I mean, this is probably the bravest Batman we've ever gotten to.
Yeah, and
puts armor on and goes up against Superman, who he knew just destroyed Metropolis a couple years before.
Yeah. Yeah, and honestly,
I will say that armor suit that he has is easily one of my favorite Batman suits.
That was so awesome. That was so badass. That was so well done.
And watching Batman's training in this too. I mean, holy shit, this Batman was a beast.
Yeah.
Like Affleck was huge in this movie.
And let's talk about it. Like we cannot not talk about these two movies without bringing up the warehouse fight.
The warehouse fight is ripped straight out of Arkham Asylum.
The warehouse fight where Batman uses all his technology and all his moves to take out these room of goons is still undefeated in terms of superhero fight scenes. Honestly.
And you know what? Again, also, yeah, amazing fight scene.
Like I think the only fight scene that could beat it is the Battle on Titan in Infinity War, where everyone's using their own like strengths to defeat Thanos. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In my opinion.
Also, look at this Batman. He's basically witnessing Superman and Wonder Woman taking on Doomsday, and he knows he can't compete with these two.
Yeah.
And yet he still does whatever he can in the fight. I mean, I don't care what anyone says, this is an extremely brave Batman.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
You must be new.
Yeah, I like that they took the inspiration from Dark Knight Returns, too.
Yeah.
And speaking of Dark Knight Returns, we got the giant tank at the end of Justice League.
Oh, yeah.
God, I hope we see more of that.
I hope we see more of that, yeah. No, but honestly, also, like, it sucks balls that we never really... Like, I hope this continues because I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens to this Bruce Wayne because he's awesome.
We need more of it.
But you know what?
I'm excited for Pattinson, but we need more Batfleck.
But you know what? Even though we don't, I'm glad it ended where we left off, where Bruce Wayne has achieved peace. When he's talking to the Martian Manhunter, when Ben Affleck's awesome. We need more Ben Afflecks in this world. When Ben Affleck's talking to Martian Manhunter, and you can see the look in his eyes, he's not anymore angry. He's in fact content. It's like, yeah, I'm fine. No, I'll see you around, dude. I was like, oh, that's awesome, man.
He's not the rage-filled Batman that he was at the beginning of BVS, which is just awesome. I love the arc that he went through, and it's like, I still see people who say they hate this version of him. I'm like, I don't get why.
Yeah, I don't get why.
Like I said, he's my favorite. He's absolutely my favorite. We need you back, Ben.
Yeah, come back,
please. Your Batman versus Deathstroke film.
Oh my God, I want to see that.
We need it. I want his idea that he came up with for a Batman movie that didn't happen. I want to know what it was going to be. We need it to happen.
Yeah, so anything else to say about this version of Bruce Wayne and Batman in general?
He's awesome. And if you want more, like Santino said, go back and listen to our Snyder Cut episode and our BVS and Justice League episodes.
Yep. All right, so that's it. So for the final week of Batman month, we're gonna do something a little cheesy and at the same time a little awesome. We're gonna be doing the 1966 version of Batman and Phantasm, Master of the Phantasm. So I'm Santino signing off, and
I'm Chad. Adios.
All right, so we'll see you guys soon and have a good one. Bye, guys.